Hi everyone, this is Harley from gardenandfly.com. Today I'm going to be doing a quick overview of my yard. Over the past months, things have grown, have changed, such as this beautiful mango you're seeing, Kent mango, and so this is just going to be a review. Now that is a Rollinia actually, and I thought it was Atimoya for the longest time, but due to its pink flowers, it's Rollinia. This is a Thai sugar apple. This Thai sugar apple is recently put in the pot, although it's flowering like crazy, and I had to stake it up because the way it was kind of awkward. And moving on, we have some Atimoyas. Here is a Priestley Atimoya. This one has beautiful new growth everywhere as well, and the leaves are kind of similar to a lot of my Atimoyas, but I know these are a little more rounded compared to my other ones. So just around the property, as you see, we're all in the same zone. So in this area, it's very high density gardening. Right here is a beautiful red Alama, which is bound to fruit this year. I know it. And you know, it's such a beautiful tree. I can't wait to eat the fruit. They say it tastes like raspberries. So right over here we have, now it's a purple sugar apple, but I don't know the variety. There's about 3 varieties in Florida. The compound wave, I believe, you know, I don't even know the other 2. I think it's like Smathers or something of that sort. But as you see, it's a beautiful tree loaded with flowers, and I'm gonna have to do some taking off. As you see, it's very close to this other sugar apple, and this one's in a pot actually. This is just a regular Thai lessered sugar apple, and on my property I have typically 3 sugar apples: purple, and then we have the Thai lessered and the Nadai Vietnamese. So as you see, this one is, oh my god, loaded with flowers, filled with fruit all over. Turning around, we're still in the same spot, but as you see, we have Atimoyas, passion fruit, more sugar apple. This is a Thai sugar apple, and as you see, here's a close-up of the Atimoyas. My Atimoya has flowers all over. This is my first year growing Atimoya, so I'm super excited. I actually never had tried Atimoya. I tried both sugar apples and I tried a chirimoya, but not yet Atimoya. So I love both of them, and I'm sure I'll love, you know, the Atimoya. So if you guys haven't noticed, but right here's a compost ditch. I recommend you guys having a compost ditch in your yard, especially around your favorite fruit trees. As you see, this is kind of like in the center of my sugar apples, and as you see, it attracts a lot of wildlife, a lot of biodiversity. Here we are walking around, and I have 3 papayas, or 4 actually, which I planted about 4 months ago, and oh my god, they have like tripled in size, and they're about to flower too. I believe one of them is a red lady papaya, and the other one's a different variety. I'm not too sure of the other variety. I'm not too big of fanatic on papayas like I am with sugar apples, so don't know the variety of these, but they're very big, very beautiful. Something I noticed with these is 2 of them seem to be taking all the energy, but with this papaya, my cat's actually broke. So as you see, it grew two new heads. Now I'm not sure how that's going to look in the future, because I'm concerned if it flowers. You know, papayas are heavy, so I'm not sure if that will be able to hold, you know, papayas. As you see, another big papaya tree I have right there in the middle, surrounded with a bunch of sugar apples. I really like these sugar apples right here. This tree, for some reason, produced a lot of beautiful foliage at a very young age, so for some reason I love it. This sugar apple is my favorite sugar apple tree. I don't know why, I just think it's so pretty with its foliage. And this is the papaya. Now this papaya, I'm not sure of the variety, but it carried a fruit a few months ago, but it dropped it all. So this will actually be the first fruit set that it carries. And I bought this papaya, like, it had a big hole in the middle. So it's doing really good. You know, it kind of recovered from its hole. As you see here is just kind of a little walkthrough where what I go through every day to get to my little house, and you know, my views from the garden. This Kent mango is almost ready, guys. So beautiful. You could tell by the red blush, and it kind of feels a little squishy. Just a little bit squishy, not too much. But I can't wait to eat these mangoes, because this mango is actually its first year producing, and it's a very small tree, to be honest. Now, if you notice by now, all my trees are very heavily mulched. Even being in Florida, where we do get some, quite good rain, and where we do have good gardening, I still mulch because you still want to protect your plants from the summer heat, which will drain your plants. Anyways, here's another sugar apple. This is purple variety. These are in big 25-gallon pots. And right back here, I forgot to show you guys, but this is like a whole other section back here where my sugar apples were. And here I just have like a little thing where I grow lettuce, but I'm so silly. I'm trying to grow like cabbage and stuff in the summer, and you cannot do that. Anyways, you learn something new. This is a grape that I'm trying to, as you see, my neighbor has not too pretty yards, so I'm trying to make this cover everything. And this is like a Taobao grape, which I bought at Walmart, and I'm not sure if this will even fruit. I do have muscadine growing, and I'm gonna wait. So, I forgot to tell you, this is my dragon fruit pillars. Yeah, guys, I'm growing dragon fruit right in like the middle of everything. As you see, I have like 4 different varieties of dragon fruit: pink, yellow, red, and another one I forgot. But as you see, here are spiral gingers. This is my little area I'm trying to make pretty back here. Here we have a blue java banana, some yucca in the back growing. This area is ugly right now, but in a few months it'll be pretty. There's my yucca, or other known as cassava here. It grows very easy. And my my post. Oh, here we have another sugar apple. As you guys are probably tired of sugar apples by now. Anyways, this is Kampang Moab, I believe. I'm not too sure, because I heard Kampang Moabs don't flower a lot, but mine is just littered with flowers, so I'm not too sure. But it's a beautiful tree, beautiful plant, very low maintenance, even though I do water quite often, and I'm pretty high maintenance with my plants. Most of them can be low maintenance. As you see, here's just a quick overview. Around my little sugar apple area, I have a lot of these canna lilies. Now, one of the reasons why I plant these is because they drop foliage like this, and this is good bio waste, which I support very much. You can just throw the flowers, whatever, and there you go. Anyways, here, let's walk around to the northern part of the property. Yeah, that was just one part of the property, guys. Oh my god. And here we have more sugar apple. This sugar apple is a beautiful plant. I like how it looks. Here's a huge sugar apple next to it. Now, this one was huge too, but we severely pruned it back. Here we have some Thai mulberries, Nispero, which is flowering. And this one is very easy to pollinate. You basically just squish the flower. Here we have some jackfruit, which I'm thinking about taking out. This is San Pablo custard apple, which you saw briefly. These are my figs, which are loaded with figs, but I'm going to take these figs off because I want them to grow. This is some more dragon fruit, which is growing in another part of our property that doesn't get too much sun. But as you can still see, it's still kind of growing strong. So we'll see. We'll see how this dragon fruit grows. Pretty big. This is kind of just a view of my yard, where I hang out all the time. Some tomatoes. I like to consider this my little nursery area, so I grow some tomatoes. This is Calamonden. Beautiful. That thing fruits like crazy. Couldn't even eat all the fruits the past season. Right here in the middle of the yard, we have a bunch of pot culture plants. This is Namdak Mai. We have Muscadine Grapes. We have right there in the back is what is it called? I forgot. Gooseberry. Yeah, this is gooseberry. Big tree. For some reason, it does better in a pot than it was in ground. This is another Atemodia. You see, this one's in a pot too. I love this Atemodia because it gets so much sunlight and has so much flowers. More sugar apples. These sugar apples are in 5-gallon pots. This is a fig. Oh my god, that fig was so good. I ate it the other day. As you see, it's just loaded with more figs. These are brown turkey figs, guys. Figs are so easy to grow in Florida. If you live in Florida, please grow them. Blackberries. Oof, I love these blackberries. These, I've never tasted any blackberries better than these, love them. Those are freedom blackberries, I believe. Continuing on is my cherry latte tree, which I get a lot of inquiries on. Unfortunately, this cherry latte tree, I won't send out any signs this spring, but next spring I will. And oh my god, this thing is loaded with flowers, and I actually just pollinated my first one yesterday. So this is actually a Vietnamese sugar apple. These are in my front of my yard where it gets great sun. So this one is, sprouted fruits already. As you see, they're good size. And right next to it is a little sugar apple nursery. These sugar apples were seedlings from Colombia, and the fruit was huge. So we'll see. A cucumber that randomly grew and still growing. As you see, it's very healthy, almost ripe. You can tell by the kind of ripening down there. It looks kind of like a watermelon. This one I'm growing on a trellis or on bamboo sticks. So as you see, they can grow vertical instead of horizontal like typically they grow. As you see, just more sugar apples. This is my cat, Kumis. Beautiful baby boy. He's annoying, but I love him. Anyway, here's a Rollinia jackfruit. Yummy jackfruits, beautiful growth. Chili, I never eat those. I just like how it looks. Although I love spicy food, I don't eat them too often for me. This is a sugar apple that has like 300 fruits. So I need to remove some because I've had some experiences with overloaded fruit trees and they don't taste good. This is a beautiful little flower that you can eat. It's super sweet. It tastes like a little candy. And you drink the water inside the bulb. As you see, I am here. I look silly doing it, but it's so sweet. Oh my god, I love it. Here is my annoying cat again, just being silly. I put dragon fruit actually on my oak tree because on my oak tree, if you look up, there's like some type of cactus that looks just like dragon fruit that grows all along and just goes crazy. So why not actually put something that grows just like it? I think within like 3 or 4 years it's gonna grow like that, and we're gonna have dragon fruit falling. This is jaboticaba, beautiful jaboticaba, red, new growth everywhere. It's huge, 30-gallon. I bought it in a 30-gallon pot. So as you see, some sugar apples, some limes. I'm not too big of a citrus fan, although I grow it because we're in Florida. Some avocados. You see these citrus. This is a key lime lime. So you see, little baby plant, but still pretty heavy producer. Just the front of another view of my house, really. So beautiful, guys. I love walking in here in the morning and seeing all the fruits hang down. Super peaceful. Now, guys, my mom did most of the flowers. I do the fruit trees. So anything you see that's a flower or orchid, more than likely my mom planted it and manages it. I just manage all the fruit trees, and so we have a pretty cool relationship that goes on in the garden because the flowers are really great for the garden. As you see, there was a cherry mango. Here we have miracle fruit. We're here on this side of the property. We have some beautiful little flowers, which I love. These are pink, and they just go crazy. Here's a camito star fruit or star apple, Barbados cherry. Here we have more atamoya. This atamoya is so pretty. I can't wait to eat the atamoya fruit just because I'm such a sucker for sugar apple. This is soursop or guanabana. Now my mom pruned this terribly, so I told her not to touch my fruit trees. So this one, as you see, is thick but is kind of ugly. We have some bananas, Cavendish, dwarf Cavendish, Thai banana, also known as namwa. That one grows huge. This one, as you see, all around my property, I have like a lot of big trees that just fall on the floor, and I typically just leave them there, or we make wood chips. So everything on our property we self-sustain for the most part. Now, as you see, even in this part of the property, we have more sugar apples, as you're gonna see. This is a purple sugar apple. Some beautiful canna lilies, paper flowers. And this actually looks different today because me and my mom actually planted some more things there. So I have to do another update. Anyways, let's go to the front of our house. As you saw, there's a huge banyan right there. Another sugar apple. If you guys are wondering where I live too, I live in Bradenton, Florida. And if you guys are ever in the area, please stop by. And hopefully I have some fruits to give you because I love to share my fruits. Anyway, here we are walking. Some more beautiful flowers. Now, I'm not too much of a flower person, but I know so much benefits that flowers do. So I'm starting to get into them more. Like I said, anything that fruits, I'm all over. So me and flowers not too good. Anyways, sugar apple, beautiful sugar apple. This one is I don't know, such a beautiful tree that I decided to put it right in front of my house. As you see here, some beautiful flowers that my mom put, and we're just gonna walk. over here. And you guys are not going to know what I have here. You guessed it, more sugar apples. Now these sugar apples, I like to consider them as my neighbor's sugar apples, meaning that if my neighbors are walking down and they just see it ripen, oh, feel free to pick it, because these are for you, my neighbors. So please watch this video so you can know. As you see this, yeah, this is my front of my house. I can't do an inside video of the house because it's not finished yet, and my dad doesn't want me to spoil. But anyways, my beautiful, oh my god, even watching this video, I love just seeing my garden. It's so pretty, how the sun shines through the light. Those flowers you see in the front attract so much butterflies. I forgot what they're called, but my mom loves them. They attract like loads of butterflies. You see, everything just, it's so in harmony. All my fruits, oh, they love being here in this ground. Here we have more flowers, some roses. Oof, this rose smells so good. Almost blew me over, it was so good. So, just the front view. Now a lot of my, I do see a lot of animals that try to take my fruits, but I do have cats. So it's good to, if you're going to have this much fruit trees like I do, you need to think of, have some precautions set in place so your fruit don't get stolen. We have a longan. I completely skipped over this one. And just enjoy kind of what I go through, how I walk every day, my paths. And guys, this is a work in progress. As you see, every day me and my family are adding something new. Well, mainly me as far as plants, but my father and my mother work very hard to build things on the yard. I couldn't have done this without my parents, helping me buy the fruit trees and giving me the green light to plant wherever I want, and making this into what I have today, because I couldn't have done this without them. Oof, I love my garden. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of my garden, please follow me on Instagram at garden_Florida, or if you want to follow my blog at www.florida.com, gardenfl.com. And I hope you have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.